Hello traders, you're welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to be looking briefly at how to draw harmonic patterns. So to draw harmonic patterns like the Gartley, bat, and butterfly, we follow a series of specific price movements based on Fibonacci retracement and extension levels. So we're just going to be looking at a step-by-step guide on how to spot and draw these patterns on your chart. So first of all, starting with the Gartley pattern. The Gartley is one of the most common harmonic patterns, and it looks like an M or a W. Like an M or a W, okay? It signals a potential reversal zone. So steps to draw the Gartley. First of all, you have to identify the starting point, X. For example, let us just assume that we have a Gartley around here. You have to identify the first point, which is the X, and then that's where a significant move begins, okay? Then the first leg from X to A, meaning A should be somewhere around here. And then from point A, the price retraces to form point B, okay? Now the AB retracement should be about 61.8% of the XA move. So we're just going to need the Fibonacci retracement tool for that. We're going to need the Fibonacci retracement tool for that. Okay. So we had it around 50%, so it's not up to 61.8. However, the retracement for Gartley pattern, the retracement should be at least close to 61.8%. However, we're just going to continue the description using this pattern. Okay, now the price, as for the next point, the price reverses and moves to point C. The point C is now going to be somewhere around here. And then we have point C representing about just going to remove this. Okay, so ideally for point C, the point C shouldn't get to this point. This is not exactly a Gartley pattern. It's just that to start looking for the Gartley pattern now is going to take a while, and we might not exactly find it, on this chart. It's not always that you might find the Gartley pattern. So we're just going to be using a similar movement to explain how the Gartley pattern works, but this is not exactly a Gartley pattern. Okay, so a Gartley pattern should have a retracement of about, for the C point, for point C, the point C should have about 38.2% retracement, or between 38.2 to 88.6, but definitely not 100%. Between 38.2 to 88.6% of the AB leg, right? That's where the point C should be. Then as for the point D, which is now going to be the final move, okay? The final move, it should be an extension of 78.6% of XA. Remember that we have X here, So this forms our XA, right? This forms our XA. So point D should be an extension of about 78.6% of XA. Is where you should have your point D. So you should have your point D. Okay. So in case you find the Gartley pattern, you might want to note the retracement levels where you ought to have them. Each point, you might want to know the retracement levels on the Fibonacci ratio where you might want to have these points so that you do not make a mistake. Okay. Now the bat pattern is actually similar to the Gartley, but with different Fibonacci ratios. It indicates different retracement and extension levels. So now, for the bat pattern, you might want to be taking notes of these retracement levels that I already mentioned, in case of if you like using such harmonic patterns for your trades. So we still have a point X, a point A, a point B, a point C, and a point D on the bat pattern. But for the point A, the retracement to B from the point A, the retracement to B should be 38.2%. In the case of a bat pattern, the retracement from point A to B should be typically between 38.2% to 50% of XA. So we have the point B falling between here and here. That's for the bat pattern, right? And then the leg from B to C, is typically 38.2 to 88.6% of AB. Okay, 38.2 to 88.6% of AB. That forms the point C, okay, in the bat pattern. Then as for the final leg from C to D, it will extend up to 88.6% of XA. It will extend up to 88.6% of XA, signaling the reversal. Again, these patterns need precise Fibonacci levels, okay? The Fibonacci levels should be precise, so you have to use your charting tools to measure them accurately. Okay. Now, finally, for the butterfly pattern, all right, it indicates a potential reversal that involves more extended retracement than the Gartley or the bat. Okay, so as usual, we identify at point X, point A, point B, point C, and point D. Now, in the case of a butterfly, from point A, retrace to point B, from point A, retrace to point B, typically 78%, 78.6% of the XA move. So in the case of a butterfly, the typical retracement is about 78.6% of the XA. Then from leg B to C, retraces between 38.2 to 88.6% of AB. This is the case of a butterfly pattern. Then the leg from C to D is an extension, typically 127%. It's an extension. And the extension is typically 127% to 161.8% of XA. All right. Sorry, just need to free up this space. Okay. All right. So in order to spot any of these patterns, whether the Gartley pattern, the band pattern, or the bonfire pattern, make sure that you use your Fibonacci tools properly. Okay, use the Fibonacci retracement and extension tools on your charting platform to plot the exact levels for each leg of the pattern. And then you have to practice drawing harmonic patterns. It can take some time to master. Okay, so you have to keep practicing by identifying potential patterns in historical data. And then try as much as possible to always check for confirmation. After identifying a pattern, wait for confirmation with other indicators or price action before making any decisions. So by mastering these harmonic patterns, you can better understand price movements and make more informed decisions. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights. Thanks for watching. Happy trading.